What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for watching. Got a really cool car here. What appears to be a 70 sports roof, but is actually a 69 Super R code Super Cobra Jet 430 4-speed factory Indian Fire Red. Excuse me. This car's got a really unique history. As you can see, it's set up to be a road race car. It's been flared. Gas tank's been, or the filler neck's been shaved. Relocated here. It's running a 65 hypo 9-inch rear end. All right, so before I go through any more, I'll just tell you a little bit of the backstory. So when I got to 65 in Charleston, this car was here, and Phil told me a story that it came from Wendell Scott's place. It was white, had a guy's name on it. Looks like a Trans Am style car. So I did some research, and I found one of the 4 Trans Am cars was found at Wendell Scott's. I think it was number 3, white. So I'm like, okay, well, either this old guy's just reiterating that same story, or this car could be a Trans Am car. So I look online. There's a lot of good resources about that car, and it turns out that they did find number 3, and it was owned by a guy named Lim Samick. And on that car said Lim Samick, Wendell Scott as the drivers. So he also said that Lim Samick owned this car. So I'm like, oh man, that'd be cool. Well, after doing some research and talking to some Trans Am historians, this car was owned by Wendell Scott, and apparently the number 3 car at the time, the bank was looking for. So they built this car to basically take it to the tracks, maybe not all the time, but some of the time, and basically so they wouldn't repo the real Trans Am car. Now this car came from Rice and Holman up in New Jersey. Lim Samick was from New Jersey. It does have a fuel cell. You can see where the rear window supports were, hole here, hole here. So the hypo rear end has a rear diff cooler, and what's really there's a lot of trick stuff on this car, is it actually has override traction bars that they put through the floor, and they made these covers. Does have a roll cage. That's where your fire extinguisher mounted. Got pictures. So I guess getting back to the story, I'm like, yeah, this old guy is probably just thinking of that story. So the next time I go, he brings pictures and kind of validates everything. So here's the car. There's where they found it at Wendell Scott's. That air cleaner was still in there. It looks homemade. It's kind of a picture of the fire extinguisher and some of the dash setup. There's the seat, which the seat's still in it. There's the rear diff cooler. Super trick. It's got a rear pan hard bar. Also, there you can kind of see what type of fuel net came on it. There is the fuel cell. There's another picture of the car. There's Wendell Scott with the car. And there's the gentleman that bought it, and Wendell Scott. Rice and Holman, sorry. Factory 430, 4-speed Indian Fire car, Super Cobra jet. So they basically took a Super Cobra jet and turned it into a Trans Am style race car. They had that made, fits perfect. Found that in the car. Just cut through there. They've cut here. Still has the wraparounds. Oh, that's in great shape. They have put the tied the roll cage into the shock towers. What's cool is that they use everything on the front end. They used NOS metal, so NOS hood. They used NOS fenders, NOS balance. So the only, well, not the only, but anyway, I'm rambling. Apologize. Car was, the apron was changed. So luckily I found the VIN on this apron, or else I wouldn't have known what the car was. But after doing a lot of digging, I did find the apron that goes to the car. 9T02Q 168403. But yeah, super cool car. Factory 4-speed, 430 SCJ, but turned into a 70 style Trans Am car. And I've got tons of pictures of the bottom. There's a lot of trick stuff. Oh, big thing. It's got KKX front spindles on it. I have pictures of those. He said there's a different sway bar set up on the back, and he said it had like KKX leaf spring to axle spacers. I couldn't find those, unfortunately. But yeah, just a really cool car. Be a nice car for somebody to either A, turn back into what it really was, or B, take it the rest of the way and make it a super cool Trans Am car. But if anybody else wants to know any more history or anything, just give me a call. The car is going to be for sale. Haven't determined the price yet, but just call. We can work it out. Thanks for watching.